Well, our biggest challenge in lung transplantation continues to be the availability of donor organs for implantation. Many of the strategies nowadays are trying to make lungs that were previously thought to be unusable now more usable, and also trying to prioritize those patients who need transplant so we can increase the pool of donor organs and utilize them for the patients in the greatest need. Unfortunately, regrettably, our lung lags behind all the other solid organs in terms of the long-term survival of the graft. But to give you some perspective, when I got into lung transplantation 20 years ago, our 1-year survival after lung transplant was about 60%. Nowadays, it's 85%. So we are making progress. Criteria have been evolving over the years. When transplantation first started, the most common indication was chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and that is quickly moving behind pulmonary fibrosis and cystic fibrosis. So we're seeing a change in the mix of the patients that are most urgently require transplantation. Our surgical techniques now compared to 20 years ago are much superior and giving us better outcomes. Our ways we do immunosuppression in terms of keeping the allograft functioning much longer is much better. And certainly expanding the donor pool and picking candidates who are better adept for the transplant procedure are all key elements. In this country, there are several centers that are looking at what we call ex vivo perfusion, which will enhance the organ's usability after it's removed from the donor. Right now, after a lung is removed from a donor, it really needs to be implanted within the next 4 to 6 hours. Beyond that time, it's very perishable. So by doing ex vivo perfusion, we're hopeful that we will be able to extend the life of the organ and allow it to be transported over maybe a greater distance to, again, benefit those patients in the greatest need.